Bed Bath & Beyond, executed as Tribeca Jenga Building, jumper. Source: New York Post. CFO of Bed Bath & Beyond identified as Jenga Building jumper. The chief financial officer of troubled Bed Bath & Beyond has been identified as the man who jumped to his death from the iconic new Tribeca skyscraper known as the Jenga Building. The Post has +2153 chars. Dave Grohl breaks down in tears on stage while performing Times Like These at Taylor Hawkins' tribute concert. Fox News. Dave Grohl was overcome with emotion while on stage at the Taylor Hawkins tribute concert on Saturday. He broke down in tears during his performance at the event honoring the late drummer. Dave Grohl broke down in tears on stage while singing Times Like These at the Taylor Hawkins tribute concert at London's Wembley Stadium on Saturday. The 53-year-old Foo Fighters frontman was per 4+4684 chars. Donald Trump. What we learned from his rally in Pennsylvania. BBC. The ex-president spoke for 2 hours at his first rally since the search. Here is what we learned. By Kayla Epstein and Wilkes-Barre. Pennsylvania. Donald Trump has called President Joe Biden an enemy of the state at his first rally since the FBI searched his Florida resort for sensitive files. +6637 chars. Scientists discover that a certain nutrient promotes anti-aging. SciTechDaily. According to the study, the amino acid taurine could be employed in anti-aging therapies. Our cells produce potentially toxic byproducts known as free radicals when they break down the oxygen we breathe and the food we consume each day in order to exist. By Fundação de Amparo e Pesquisa de Estado de São Paulo, September 3, 2022. According to a clinical trial involving 55 to 70-year-old women, adding this nutrient to the diet can strengthen the body's ant. +4019 chars. Hydrogen leak forces multi-week delay for Artemis moon rocket. CBS News. Another frustrating delay for NASA's Star-Crossed SLS moon rocket. NASA's Star-Crossed Space Launch System moon rocket was grounded for the second time in 5 days. Saturday. This time by a large hydrogen leak in a fuel line quick disconnect fitting that will delay. +6084 chars. UW Huskies turn a page. Thanks to a prolific passing attack. In 45-20 win over Kent State, The Seattle Times. Null. Metroid Prime dev Retro Studios pitched a Zelda game called Heroes of Hyrule, Nintendo Life. Another spin-off, like Project X. I wonder if you could switch between each hero. Like in Sonic Heroes? Personally, I have an idea for a Zelda RPG. Maybe even an MMORPG. Where you can pick any race you want to play as. Human. Hylian. +206 chars. KeyBank customer info taken by hackers of third-party provider, Fox Business. KeyBank says that mortgage customers have become the victims of a hacker who grabbed personal information from a third-party provider. KeyBank mortgage customers had their personal data stolen in a hack of the bank's third-party provider. The data stolen included social security numbers, addresses and account numbers of home mortgage. +1700 chars. Eminem is just one award shy of an EGOT. Following Super Bowl Emmy win. Variety. Popular on Variety, Eminem is one step closer to achieving EGOT status after winning the Emmy Award for Outstanding Variety Special. Live. With 15 Grammy Awards and an Academy Award for Original Song under his belt, the singer and songwriter only needs a Tony. Eminem is one step closer to achieving EGOT status after winning the Emmy Award for Outstanding Variety Special. Live. With 15 Grammy Awards and an Academy Award for Original Song under his belt. Plus 1682 chars. California wildfires grow as evacuations are ordered. CNN null. How the brain processes sensory information from internal organs. Neuroscience News. A new mouse study provides clues as to how the brain processes sensory information from internal organs. Revealing feedback from organs activates different clusters of neurons in the brain stem. Summary. A new mouse study provides clues as to how the brain processes sensory information from internal organs. Revealing feedback from organs activates different clusters of neurons in the brain S. Plus 10935 chars. Is it raining diamonds on Neptune and Uranus? Diamond rare and common on distant planets? WIION. Null. With a lot of confidence, USC Trojans open Lincoln Riley era with easy win over Rice Owls. ESPN. Quarterback Caleb Williams tactically led the offense, and the USC defense returned 3 interceptions for touchdowns Saturday, as the Trojans trounced Rice 66-14 to begin the Lincoln Riley era in Los Angeles. The grand opening of the Lincoln Riley era at USC began with a new logo on his familiar visor and plenty of fireworks on the field from new and old faces alike. USC scored its most PO. Plus 4215 chars. Wall Street's most coddled generation is in for a rude office return awakening. New York Post. Wall Street execs used to brag that they slept in the office under their desk when big deals were on the line. Now the up-and-comers embrace something known as quiet quitting, where doing the bare. The most coddled generation that Wall Street has ever encountered is about to find out what it means to really go to work. That is the word coming from the C-suites of the big banks Morgan Stanley. Plus 5250 chars. Ethereum. Here's why the ETH Merge is not all rainbows and sunshine. AMBCrypto news. The merge is round the corner. And the Ethereum ETH developers may be on cloud 9. However, there are a few concerns that have been finding their way around the crypto market lately. However, the ETH community are growing skeptical of the much-awaited merge. The merge is round the corner. And the Ethereum ETH developers may be on cloud 9. However, there are a few concerns that have been finding their way around the crypto market lately. However, the ET plus 2079 chars. Empire of Light review. Olivia Colman shines in Sam Mendes' uneven romantic drama. Hollywood Reporter. The filmmaker's follow-up to 1917 had its world premiere at Telluride and explores the unlikely bond between 2 employees of a movie theater, with only his second produced screenplay after 1917. Sam Mendes delves into the territory of his formative years and a mood of nostalgia. The story he tells in Empire of Light isn't strictly autobio. Plus 5037 Chars. Ohio State vs. Notre Dame score. Takeaways. No. 2 Buckeyes battle back to overcome No. 5 Fighting Irish. CBS Sports. The lone top 5 matchup of Week 1 was just as exciting as expected. No. 2 Ohio State overcame lackluster play and an injury to one of their star players while battling back and ultimately beating No. 5 Notre Dame 21-10 in an exciting season opener. The Buckeyes trail. Plus 5172 Chars. Axolotls can regenerate their brains. Neuroscience News. Axolotls have the ability to regenerate brain areas following an injury. Researchers have mapped cell types and genes associated with neurodegeneration in the axolotl brain, discovering some similarities in the human brain. The findings could pave the way for summary. Axolotls have the ability to regenerate brain areas following an injury. Researchers have mapped cell types and genes associated with neurodegeneration in the axolotl brain, discovering some. Plus 6678 Chars. NASA's massive Artemis moon rocket grounded. Again, the Daily Beast. The historic launch is now slated for Monday. The launch of NASA's hotly anticipated Artemis I mission back to the Moon is once again delayed due to pesky fuel leaks on Saturday. Though originally slated to launch within a 2-hour window of 2:17. Plus 712 Chars. College football rankings. Florida, Tennessee, Arkansas to move up as Utah. Oregon drop in top 25 polls. CBS Sports. 3 SEC teams will be on the move when new college football rankings are released. The first regular season 2022 college football rankings won't be released on Sunday like usual even though Week 1 has already provided enough thrills to know there will be some shakeups coming in th. Plus 1788 Chars. Alleged Google Pixel 7 Pro appears in unboxing video ahead of launch. The Verge. A video showing what looks like the Google Pixel 7 Pro was posted to Facebook by a technology shop based in Bangladesh. Google's fall event is around the corner. The device shows the faint Google logo on its rear image. Gadgetful BD. What appears to be the upcoming Google Pixel 7 Pro surfaced in a brief unboxing vid. Plus 1617 Chars. Airlines cut service to regional airports due to pilot shortage. NBC News. Beginning September 7, American Airlines will pull its regional service from 4 small towns citing the pilot shortage. United Airlines has also pulled OU. Null. Creative Arts Emmys Night 1 winners list. The Hollywood Reporter. Hollywood Reporter. The Beatles, Get Back and Adele. One night only won 5 awards apiece during the first of the 2-night presentation of the Creative Arts Emmys on Saturday at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. The Beatles, Get Back delivered 2 Emmys to Peter Jackson. The Beatles, Get Back and Adele. One night only won 5 awards apiece during the first of the 2-night presentation of the Creative Arts Emmys on Saturday at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. Plus 46069 Chars. Creative Arts Emmys Night 1 winners list. The Hollywood Reporter. Hollywood Reporter. The Beatles, Get Back and Adele, One Night only won 5 awards apiece during the first of the 2-night presentation of the Creative Arts Emmys on Saturday at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. The Beatles, Get Back delivered 2 Emmys to Peter Jackson. The Beatles, Get Back and Adele, One Night only won 5 awards apiece during the first of the 2-night presentation of the Creative Arts Emmys on Saturday at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. Plus 46069 Chars. Steroids linked to structural and volume changes in brain white and gray matter. Neuroscience News. Steroids prescribed for a range of inflammatory conditions alter the structure and volume of gray and white matter in the brain. The findings shed light on why people who use medical steroids may experience psychological problems, including anxiety, mania, and summary. Steroids prescribed for a range of inflammatory conditions alter the structure and volume of gray and white matter in the brain. The findings shed light on why people who use medical steroid. Plus 7927 Chars. Oldest human or just another ape? Roe erupts over 7 meters-year-old fossil. The Guardian. Remains from Chad Desert provoke rancorous dispute over whether species was earliest to walk upright. Paleontology remains from Chad Desert provoke rancorous dispute over whether species was earliest to walk upright. It is a dispute that has taken a long time to reach boiling point. 7 million yay. Plus 4226 Chars. Watch. Tempers flare as Rashid Khan-Danushka Gunathilaka involved in altercation mid-pitch. NDTV Sports. Asia Cup. During the Super 4 clash between Afghanistan and Sri Lanka, spinner Rashid Khan was seen getting involved in an argument with batter Danushka Gunathilaka. The ongoing edition of the Asia Cup is witnessing cutthroat competition, and it is living up to the hype as the matches are doing down to the wire, with some thrilling matches to many heartfelt moment. Plus 1744 Chars. iPhone overtakes Android to claim majority of U.S. smartphone market. Engadget. For the first time ever, there are more iPhones in use in the U.S. than any other type of smartphone. For the first time ever, there are more iPhones in use in the U.S. than any other type of smartphone. Citing data from analytics firm Counterpoint Research, the Financial Times reports the iPhone over plus 1377 Chars